Hi, I'm Kim. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be doing something on request. This is a first. I had someone ask me to make a video on bread. I'm not going to do the scary yeast one that you have to wait and watch the yeast rise and wonder for hours if you have had a successful bread making adventure. This is going to be a baking soda and baking powder bread. It's actually really simple. This one was inspired earlier in the week by the simple fact that I made soup and I wanted something crusty to go with my soup. And since I didn't have crackers, me being me, I just decided to make bread. I know everyone doesn't do that. Weird. What can I say? But to begin, in this bowl, I have 2 cups of all purpose flour. And to that, I have added 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, a half a teaspoon of baking soda, a half of a teaspoon of salt, and a tablespoon of sugar. I've also added a heaping teaspoon of Tuscan herbs. You can add parsley, chives, anything that you like, or you can simply leave it plain. For our wet ingredients, I have 2/3 cup of buttermilk, and then I have 1 lightly beaten egg, and then I have 1/3 cup of butter. And while this is mixing, the oven is preheated to 350. Once this gets mixed, and you don't have to let this rise or anything, once the dough comes together, you just put it into, I'm just using a little full pan because it's easy, it's cheap. It goes into that. I've lightly sprayed it with oil. And then it's going to cook for, well, I should say bake for approximately 45 minutes. As I always say, just check, ovens vary. And just so you know, this smells really good already, and it's not even to the stage of going in the oven. But like all dough, you're just going to work it until it comes together and it makes a nice little dough ball. Then you're going to put it in the pan and you're going to bake it. Once it comes out, you do want to have some melted butter because it's very important, at least to me, to brush the top with some melted butter. Once I get this in the pan, I'll be back with the reveal. And until then, what do I always say? Just let your mouths water. And I'm back. As you can see, I have made bread. So yay me! I succeeded in the whole point of this video. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and I hope you'll be back to watch me make more things in the future. Thank you, and have a beautiful day.